Is online nikah valid, and if yes, then what are the conditions for it? The question is online nikah valid? And yes, it is valid as far as the conditions are fulfilled. And since now there is a pandemic, there are COVID restrictions, and if you do, there is no problem at all. The same requirements that are there for a normal nikah, that is that in a nikah normally the groom, the boy who's going to get married, is there, and there is a wali present on behalf of the bride. So even in an online nikah, there is a wali required to be from the side of the bride. Most probably it's the father. If the father is not available, maybe uncle or maybe elder brother. If these two are required, then there is a qadi, there is a person who solemnizes the nikah, and it's preferable to have a khutbah, a nikah khutbah, but naturally after the khutbah, then the person who solemnizes the nikah, whoever the qadi or the person is there, he asks the boy, whatever the requirement is there, that is he willing to marry, then he puts the name of the girl who is the daughter of so and so. He takes the name of the boy, takes the name along with the name of his father, that he is the son of so and so. Are you willing to marry the girl, the name of the girl who's the daughter of so and so, with the maher? And whether the maher is given on the spot or given later is mentioned there. And then he says, if he says qabule, that means he has accepted it. Then the person who solemnizes the nikah, the qadi, he asks a similar question to the wali of the girl, most probably the father of the girl or maybe an uncle or the brother, and he asks the same question, that do you agree, are you willing to marry your daughter, and take the name of the wali, are you willing to marry your daughter, and the name of the daughter, to the boy, mentioning the name of the boy, and mentioning the name of his father, with the amount of maher. And if the wali says, yes, kabule, then the marriage is solemnized. So how it happens normally, the same thing can take place even online, on a video conferencing, on a Zoom or a WhatsApp video call. So as long as the identity is verified, who is the person, etc., it's possible. And for documentation, but natural signatures are required. But in Islam, the witness is sufficient, and there are some witnesses from both the side. If these conditions are fulfilled, that the person who solemnizes the qadi is there, and the boy is there, and the wali of the girl is there, and there are two witnesses from both the side, if they are there, then the nikah can get solemnized. And for documentation, depending upon which country or from what the rules and regulations of that country, have to follow, the signatures are taken. But as far as Islam is concerned, these requirements are sufficient. It can take place online, especially when the COVID restrictions are there and when you cannot get gathering or cannot have together. Many countries, including Malaysia, have given the fatwa that it's permissible as long as the requirements are fulfilled as per the Islamic Sharia, and most of the Islamic countries have permitted that. Hope that answers the question.